Good evening. It is Sunday, January 7th, and welcome back to the Cincinnati Kids Vintage Baseball Card Channel. Tonight, with my 11th episode, I'm going to bring a tribute of montage of modern day cards, some junk wax era, of a special player to me. And maybe number 11 is a good tip-off, none other than Barry Larkin. 1995 MVP, probably my favorite player growing up as a kid, and Hall of Famer for my Cincinnati Reds. So, and then also there's going to be a reveal of a pickup. Got a mail day pickup. This one's pretty special, one I've been looking towards getting already starting to get into those 2024 goals that I listed before in my previous video. This may be my last video for a little bit, probably about a week. I'm entering busy season at my work, and if I have time to video something during the week, I will, but probably won't until next Sunday. So I hope everybody's well and we'll have a good week next week. Anyway, no further ado, let's go. So, you guys have seen this one already. This was a late into 2024 pickup. The Barry Larkin, let's put it over here. The Barry Larkin, I think that's a 2022 chrome gold foil sepia something in the 1953 top style. Then I've got his rookie there, his Donruss 87 rookie in 8.5 Sammy grade. And tough with the black borders there. That is probably my favorite rookie card of his. He's got a couple of more. He's got a Fleer, and he's got the, I think it's, obviously he's got a Topps one, but I think he's got Fleer, Topps, and Donruss. But this is my favorite. It's at Dodger Stadium. It's probably late in the season in '86 when they shot this photo when he was called up to the Reds for good. And I just like it with the jacket there, and he's got the bat. He's resting his arm on the bat barrel. Classic view of Dodger Stadium in the background. Just my favorite one. So we'll keep going here. And some of these will will now just be kind of sort of nondescript junk wax era cards. I don't think I have any that left that are numbered or considered more rare. Here's his Bowman Chrome from, it might be 2001, I don't know. Maybe it's 1999. I like that pose there, where he's swinging through the ball. He was a 9-time Silver Slugger. 9-time Silver Slugger, 95 MVP. That next year, in 1996, he slugged, I think that's the 90 Leaf. He slugged 30 home runs and stole over 30 bases. So he was first, maybe only the second shortstop at the time to join the 30-30 club, which today isn't as often discussed or thought about, I guess. There's a scorecard of him. I wouldn't say I'm a super collector of his. I'm not really a super collector of any player, even though he was my favorite on the Reds from that time. I probably have way more Eric Davis cards from that era. I like that Upper Deck Collector's Choice connecting. One day I'll do a video possibly of one of my favorite games that I saw at Riverfront Stadium through cards, maybe. It was the Reds against the Atlanta Braves back in the day when the Braves had the awesome three pitchers, Maddox, Glavine, and Smoltz, that would just dominate the National League. I think that was like 1994 was the year of that game. It was, there's this Fleer from, I think, 88, maybe, 89. Anyway, he won many Gold Gloves too. He had to wait a while because he was behind Ozzie Smith to get Gold Glove and National League All-Star Game starter selections because of Ozzie Smith, which was okay, but this guy played shortstop his entire career. He didn't move over to first base. Played his entire career at the Reds. Late in his career, he started having some injury issues. He has sports hernia, which was, if you've ever had one of those, that can be a tough surgery to recover from. And it certainly was for him. Here's a Fleer Ultra. I don't know if that's a numbered card. No. That's just a really good background card. When you really were into players back in this era, the backs of cards were really neat too. There's extra pictures, and you guys know this, but may not be worth anything, but monetarily wise, but they're worth everything to me in memories. I kind of missed I didn't like them at the time. I kind of missed the old Reds unis there they were still wearing into the early 90s that they had classic from the 70s, from the Big Red Machine era. Various poses of him running and hitting. Here's what was the Skybox Metal Fusion with Sean Casey, another one of my all-time favorite Reds. They did play together for a little bit. Sad day when he retired, but he'd had a full career. He hit over 200 some home runs, maybe. I might be wrong about that. A lot of stolen bases. I think he was 299 career average, if I want to remember right. He's one of those guys that just barely missed being 300 for his career. Here's the 89 Fleer from the infamous Billy Ripken set. And then here's one for the end. Of course, there's David Concepcion, which was his predecessor at shortstop from the Big Red Machine era, and I think that's the 86 Fleer. And there's a Score, what is this? Score Masters from Score, Barry Larkin card. That kind of almost looks like an art card, but that might be one of my favorites of his, just for the look of it. Really would like to get his autograph. I have a couple of more of these that are ungraded at the moment, and I know he doesn't do through the mail or signs a whole lot anymore, but I got a couple of these. If he's ever at a show sometime, I'd be willing to wait most of the day to try to get his autograph on them. So, Barry Larkin, just possibly my all-time favorite Red and all-time favorite player. Certainly, I got to see play in person live at Riverfront Stadium a lot, and in the new park too, a few times. Well, if you've hung with me this long for the video, I really appreciate it, and thank you so much. This next card is a card that was just came in the mail yesterday. eBay purchase. Going for those rookies. And got another here. Move Barry out of the way here a little bit. Keep that one there in the shot. '55 Topps Ken Boyer rookie. So this is one I was inspired to grab from Shout Out to Vintage on Vintage. He has a great channel over there. We seem to be pulling in the same kind of cards, and I have been thinking about Ken Boyer for quite a while, and he had just gotten one ungraded and showed and just got it back graded, and then I was like, you know what, I need to go and see if there's anything on Ken Boyer out there right now. Did a little bit of looking and saw this one, and I think it's a stunning card. I can't tell if that little white bit of snow there is on the, it is, so there you go. It's a little piece of dust on the protector holder. There's a little mark on here from the holder also. I'm not sure what, can't really tell what, J1. You can tell that is not on the card, so this card looked so cheap. Shout out to Dylan. Couldn't resist. Here's the back. Card number 125, just 2 up from Sandy Koufax's rookie. Pretty clean back. Those corners look nice. Fairly well centered. It's not completely centered, but I've been looking at these cards for some time, and it seems that this is a particularly tough card to find centered. If anyone out there has a really nice centered one, love to see it, you know, centered better than this. I'm sure they exist, but this seems tough, so I pulled the trigger. Of course, I'm a sucker for green. I love green. That's probably my favorite color. So I love that green background. The bat pose, I love the bunting pose there with the bat. Ken Boyer with a career WAR above Barry Larkin's. Barry Larkin's is like 50 something. This guy is like 63 or 64 career WAR. Belongs in the Hall of Fame. So I was just thinking I better get this card before he gets elected from one of those committees now they have. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in less than a week, but if not, I will do my best to have a video out next Sunday. Until then, this is the Cincinnati Kid saddling up and heading off for the highway.